Anya,
Okay.
we
Yep.
we got approached by a company called Biz Equity.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with them?
Yep.
I don't have experience in that space, right? So there's no way for me to evaluate whether what they do is good or not, right? What are your thoughts on software companies that are claiming to have a process for evaluating businesses that advisors can use for prospecting and for offering it as a service to their clients?
I've checked into them before a few times. I mean, I just thought they were very expensive for what they actually provide. For a business broker, I mean, we need to be able to get more than, and handle more than 10 clients per year type of thing. And it seems to me, and they may have changed it, I haven't talked to them in a while, but when I talked to them, it seemed to me like, they had a pretty high monthly fee. And that was going to allow you to enter in your client's data and get a report, but you could only have maybe 10 reports a year. And then if you wanted to, maintain that data in there for your client, you could certainly charge your client a monthly fee for that maintenance. And then your client could actually go in and update their financials quarterly and kind of get a new report, see how they were doing. But I think that as a business broker, I mean, the way our pipelines work, if we're contacting a business and they know that they need to prepare their business for sale, that process may take 3 to 5 years.
Yeah.
And so if you can only have 10 companies in there and for the fees and everything that you're paying, it just didn't make economic sense to me at the time.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, I haven't checked into it recently.
Yeah.
I did go out, they did have a way where you could enter in, create a report, kind of a dummy report. So I took one of the clients I was working with and entered in most of the information, not their name and all of that, but kind of the general information to see what it would come up with in terms of value. It generates a nice product. There's all kinds of financial ratios and this and that and the other thing in there. I don't know, their source of data. So I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
It reminds me a little bit of the gold rush, right? Who you either dug for gold or you were the guy who sold the picks and axes to the people who were digging for gold. Right. So that's the way I see it.
Yep.
I love that.
Great point, John.
Yeah.
So yeah, there are some tools out there. There's another one of our EXP colleagues has a site out there now called Today's Val. It's I think it's owned by Gerard Perillo. I don't know if you know Gerard. And but again, I mean, I looked at it several months back, and at the time it wasn't super expensive, but it only asked for basic data for 1 year and then gave you a supposed valuation, and no buyer is going to take 1 year's worth of data, whatever especially in like I said, in an increasing market, just not going to happen. And then I think Gerard, he revamped it. I don't know what it does now because there's no way to go into it, but his price points now are so just not what I would consider reasonable. So I have no interest in it at this point.
Yeah.
So, it just depends. I mean, when you get accustomed to analyzing businesses and valuing businesses, you can look at things pretty quickly and come up with a ballpark. You don't have to come up with the exact number. You need to come up with a ballpark initially for yourself to figure out, hey, is this a business that I want to take on? Is this a business that is worth spending my time on?
Yeah.
Because if it's not, then, you don't want to spend an hour, 2-3 hours doing a valuation in detail on a business that you already can tell in the first 10 minutes that, yeah, this is not economically feasible to work with.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's like a blind date. Reading business evaluations are a blind date. You're going to know within the first 10, 15 minutes, whether you want to run out the door or just chill out, relax, and it's going to be good conversation, a good time. So I know I'm throwing
Hey,
out all
Ken.
these comparisons, but yeah, that's where I look at it.